There have been times when there are many deadlines coming at me, and I felt blinded by the deadlines, by the stress, by the pressure. And I've done things that negatively impacted me. I've done things that I wished I did not do. When I was given a test, I would look at one problem and try to figure it out, even if it was the hardest one. I wouldn't even turn the page. I wouldn't even look at other problems. I would just stick on the one problem, try to figure it out, and maybe I would figure it out, maybe I would get it right. But I had left all those other opportunities open. I could have just looked at the test and seen that there are many other problems that are very easy to do. But I chose not to do them because I didn't take a moment to step back and think. This is the lesson that I learned. It's more efficient to actually plan than to just barrel through things randomly because you feel like it. Take the time to think. Take the time to see what's actually important. What do I actually need to do? Because when you do that, it will serve you so much more on the long term. Long term, you will be undefeatable. So in practice for individual tasks, make sure that you look at the thing that you need to do and ask, what is the target? What is the target that I'm trying to hit? Don't just try to randomly do something because, I hope it'll work out. No, what is the target? And then tell yourself, okay, what do I need to do to get there? And every time you do something towards that task, towards that goal, you check in and you say, hey, is this moving me closer to my target? Yes or no. You have to be able to look at the task as a whole. Stop getting caught up on one part of it. Look at it from a bird's perspective. That's how you plan for individual tasks. Now on the macro scale for many tasks, you always want to start by setting things into your calendar. You want to organize things like that, right? Make sure that you have a set time. You're not just wandering throughout your day. I know when I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. Make sure it's known already. Sit there and take the time, even if it takes 5 minutes, it does not matter. Use that time because you don't know, you don't understand how much it will benefit you in the future. Schedule that time. And whenever you start something, take the time to organize it. The amount of times I've messed up and I got disorganized because I just did not want to get organized. I said, it's gonna take me a little bit too long. It ended up taking so much longer because I didn't want to organize things. Organize it, bro. It doesn't take that much time. Another thing that you can do is that you can journal about the next day, right? So at night, I'll sit down and I'll write what I'm gonna accomplish the next day. And this takes out the factor of my energy. If I wake up in the morning and I'm really excited, I might do the things that I set out. But if I wake up and I leave it subject to my mood and I feel like, I want to stay in bed, I'm not going to do anything. You got to set it up in your journal. I'm going to do this. I've already signed the contract. This is what I'm going to do. Something that's helped me on the macro scale is that you should set exponential goals. In my first month, I want to do this. And then in my second month, I want to double that. In my third month, I want to double what I did in my second month. Hit exponential goals. That's how you want to live. You want to start small. You want to start with baby steps, but that will lead you to greatness. With that, I hope that you got something from this video, and I hope that you go out and conquer.